So I'm so glad that you guys are all here today. Today we are, we've went over, like I said, we've went over mindset. We've talked about our vision and goals. We talked about our putting our budgets together, but we don't like to use the word budget, right? We use the word spending plan because you're going to spend it one way or another. So we talked about having a spending plan for our business as well as our personal life. And then we talked about setting goals for our time and our money, right? And we talked about why we want to control our money, how to control our money so it doesn't control us. But you know what? Remember what I told you guys when we talked on Wednesday? I said we can always make more money. We cannot make more time. Did you hear me? We can always make more money. My family's been through a lot. I've been a single parent, had no money. We've paid for a bunch of funerals one year. My husband had 6 deaths in one year, and those people did not have life insurance, paid for like 3 funerals. I understand, what it's like to struggle with money or have things that happen without a plan, right? So we talked about that, but we can always recuperate and find more money. But time is so precious and so valuable, right? And I know that you guys probably have had losses. I've had a lot in my life. And so I know that time, right, is very short. So we want to make sure that we're using our time wisely. Yes, we need to have a pre-spending plan. We want to use our money. So as business owners and entrepreneurs, our biggest resources is our time and our money. So write that down. That's such important, right? So if we want to reach those awesome goals, and can you guys believe that we're 6 weeks out from the end of the year? And some people are like, oh my gosh, I want 2020 to be over. Guys, we're going to go into 2021, and we don't know what we're going into, right? But we still need a plan. And I know everybody's like, oh, if 2020 will just go away. Let's not wish time away, right? But let's have a plan of what we can do in the situation that we're in. Do you know this is like the busiest time of year? Except for, you know what 2020 taught us? It taught us to breathe and slow down, right? Because we're not running around like chickens with our head cut off. Most of us might be on Zoom like we're so sick of it, but we're not in our cars zooming. Instead, we're clicking and zooming, right? It's a much different world. But yeah, and we can slow down. Actually, I am missing somebody that's on here right now who also just got over surgery, and they overdid it and they needed to rest. And they called me and they were apologetic. And you know what I said? That's what you need to do with your time. So if that's what you need to do, that's what you need to do. You don't need to apologize, but you do need to budget your time. So this is the busiest time of the year. People will struggle with time. As I've been working on getting life in order, I realized that time is an area I was really struggling with. Time's such an important aspect of one's life. But do we actually work on budgeting it? Did I just say budget time? Yes, I did. I would like to explain to you how you can control your time rather than let it control you. It's a 4-step process. We're going to prioritize our time. We'll evaluate our time. Then we're going to restructure our time and do a self-evaluation at least once a year. Maybe once a quarter, or maybe once a month, right? But first, you need to figure out what's important to you, your priorities, your goals. Did you hear me? Yours. I hate that I only have 24 hours in the day, and I have to sleep 8 hours. So that really only leaves me 16. And if you talk to my husband and kids, I need to sleep my 8 hours, right? If I don't eat, I don't sleep, I am not a nice person. I know you think, oh my gosh, Sherry's so positive, so nice. Yeah, I do so much better when I take care of myself. So you got 8 hours for you to sleep, and that leaves you 16. And then you have to figure out how to eat. Then other demands on your time. Are you running your schedule, or is your schedule running you? Did you ever think about that? Write that down. Are you running your schedule, or is your schedule running you? I'm sure you're saying, but I can't get everything done, and you're right. But you can make sure that those important things get done by prioritizing. We each have different values, directions, and goals in our life. This is your life, right? And your purpose and your goals. Write that down. It's your life, your purpose, your goals. We want to have time for things we enjoy in life and still need the time to make money and get work done. But how do we budget our time with making all the difference between, that'll make all the difference between how our time controls us and we control it. When I reflect on my life and look at what's important to me, again, we're talking about what's important to me, but you figure out what's important to you, okay? I need time with God. If I don't have time with God, oh my gosh, my Jesus is not on. My son just bought me a cup. I think it was for my birthday or